Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today I do have my match reactions to both the Cambridge and Peterborough United games. These were our last two pre-season friendlies and they were both shocking in two different aspects. So if you haven't heard, the Cambridge game ended up in a 2-1 victory for Hull City. Meanwhile, the Peterborough game ended up in a 3-0 loss for Hull City. So two different results, and into both very different aspects of the game. So in this video, I'll be going over my honest reactions and reviews on what I think this means for the Hull City squad, what I think can be progressed further as we move into the new season, which will be starting up a week today at home against Bristol City. So we'll start off with the Cambridge game, because obviously that game did start first. So that was a 2-1 win for Hull City. A nice goal from Randell Williams, and then Tyler Smith scored one from the penalty spot after sending the keeper the wrong way. So this is a weird game because we didn't put a full strength line out for either side, which I thought was a bit weird. Where in the Cambridge game we saw some of the players who could actually be starting on the first game of the season, players like Callum Elder and also Randell Williams. Randell Williams, he's a weird fella. He's been out with injury since about February time this year, and he's come back in 2 games, and he's been quite good. I've highly rated Randell Williams. From what I saw from him last season, he's a very, very good player, and I think he's good at a championship standard. He just needs to get some game time and some points to prove himself, because I think he can do an excellent job, just like Ryan Longman on that right-hand side. So just got to see if he can get a bit more game time this season. Obviously, he did have an injury last season that kind of knocked him down the rankings. And also, obviously, with this new manager, and didn't really get much game time underneath Shota, if any, I believe. So it'd be nice to get Randell Williams in a few more game time. Obviously, he did score in this game away at Cambridge. Cambridge, not the best of sides. But they did beat Newcastle in the FA Cup last season. So nothing to be scared away at, but certainly a side that we can put out a decent lineup against and have a good match, as we saw 2-1. Not a clean sheet as I predicted, but a very, very good fixture. So moving on to the Peterborough United game. Now this game, a bit of a weird one, considering we're against our ex-manager and also one of our goalkeepers who is on loan at Peterborough this season, Harvey Cartwright. Now, Grant McCann did decide to pick up a win. Nothing he liked to do while he was manager of us, but something he liked to do as Peterborough manager against us. So they beat us 3-0, so that's twice we played them this season. Twice we played them this year, sorry. Both of them at their ground, and both of them ending up in 3-0 wins, but just for different teams. So I'm not going to go over who scored for Peterborough, because we don't really need to know that, because this isn't Peterborough Fan Central. It is Hull City Fan Central, so I need to go over the performance. I felt that we was lacking in areas in this game which I've been praising the players for all pre-season. Even though there's been losses, there's been wins, this has been a consistent factor. The pressing and also the ball play throughout midfield. I felt that it was lacking during this game. I understand the mentality going into this game was take it easy. It's just a bit of a kick around, getting ready for the game against Bristol on Saturday. But I still expected a bit more of a fluid aspect. Of course, this is the last pre-season game. You needed to be showing Shota why you need to be picked for that Bristol City game. And I feel that many players in that game weren't showing that they wanted to play against Bristol City. I feel many of them was just showing, oh yeah, I'm ready to go and have a little kick around with kid. No, you're there. You need to be showing what we've been working on pre-season. You need to be showing on showing Shota what he's doing is actually working, and not that you're just there to mess around, but you're actually there to play football to a high quality standard and work these aspects that's been doing throughout training and that we've seen in some of the pre-season games so far. Like I'll praise the Malaga game for this. We came out with a win and we was working well. We worked this midfield, which was lacking last season, but I feel that we can work on this season. The midfield aspect was actually good in that Malaga game. We was lacking it in this Peterborough game, and I felt that it's something that needs to be there for the Bristol City game. Otherwise, we'll have a repeat of what happened with them in our most recent appearance with them, which was a 5-0 thumping. And it's a game which we don't want to have a repeat of, especially on the first game of the season, of a season where we're looking to push for promotion, a season where we've got a good squad coming into this. We've got a very, very good squad coming into this. We've got some of the best players that we could pick up. And if they just don't, if they show what they did in that Peterborough game today, I have serious doubts that we'll pick up any points against Bristol, any points in the first few games until something clicks. We've proven it already in pre-season. We just need to push through, forget the Peterborough game, and think this mindset for every game, and don't think any games are just a drowsy because we're playing a side in a division lower than us. We're playing a side that've got a weaker squad. No, any squad can be any strength as long as the mindset's there, and I feel that we need to have that mindset coming into the Bristol City game, especially after this result. But that's my thoughts on both games. Let me know down in the comments what you feel after these two results. Obviously, a win and a loss. But this has been the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you don't miss any other content. Obviously, we do have a vlog and a prediction video going out next weekend for the Bristol City game. And obviously, some news coming out through the week as we have signed a new player. There'll be a video out tomorrow about that, so stay tuned for that. But this has been the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel. Goodbye.